It's February and tax season is right around the corner, and I know you are looking to go ahead and pick yourself up some of those hot chase cards that you've been looking to grab at a discount on the price. And today we're going to be covering the top 5, in my opinion, that are literally as close to 50% off from their all-time highs. My name is Pokemon Chris, and if you're interested in anything and everything Pokemon, right, go ahead and subscribe to where here we drop Pokemon related content every single week, and we're going to go ahead and dive in and show you some of those cards that you should be buying up. Coming in at number 1, we have the Charizard V alternate full art from Brilliant Stars, sitting at a whopping $244 at market. And I have spoken about this card before, but like I said, tax season is around the corner, and in this case this card is coming in at a different situation, meaning that it is literally at a 40% low from its all-time high, which wasn't even that long ago. If we take quickly a close look here of last year of 2025 in October, not even a couple of months ago, we are seeing the card sell for basically about $400, and now it's sitting at $244. We're looking at a literal amount of, I'd say, slightly above or slightly below 40% drop on the specific banger card. So me personally, if I had the money coming in from tax season, and if I'm looking to invest into a card, it'd be this Charizard V from Brilliant Stars, where you're going to go ahead and see that it is going to climb within the next couple of months. It's a Charizard. You got Venusaur in the back. They're battling it out. It's a banger card at a fraction of the price. Can't miss it. Number 2, we have the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. We know that every single person out there loves the Evolution lines, especially the beginning of every single one, and in that being Eevee. So here we have the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade at a market value of $59.16. But again, we're looking at all-time highs, which again, just within the last year, right, we're actually about to approach its full year of the card being, I guess, at its all-time high at $100. We're now seeing it at $59.16, which is again another about, I'd say, 40% drop from its all-time high. We're really getting close to that 50% discount. And again, with tax season around the corner, with some extra money coming in your pocket, I don't see why you would miss out on, again, one of the sets and eras that is eventually going to go out of print. We are now in Mega Evolutions. We have the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. It just would make so much sense to, out of a set that I'd say not too many banger cards are coming out of, this illustration rare right here, Eevee, is going to be loved and sought out after later down the road. And of course, there's like this little story about which one, you can kind of tell which one would be evolving into which Pokemon based off of the way that they're laying, sitting around and stuff like that, playful, sleeping, etc. You'd be able to, I forget what the story is, but this Eevee right here, banger card, fraction of the price, gotta get it. Coming in at number 3 is Ethan's Ho-Oh, a relatively newer, closer set of, you know, the Scarlet and Violet era, but it is one of the more beloved sets coming out of Destined Rivals. This Ethan's Ho-Oh is a beautiful, beautiful special illustration rare art, and if we look a little closer, we're going to see that this card's all-time high, again, not even just a couple months ago, was at around $243, $242.58, we'll round it up, right? And now we're seeing it at a low of $146, $147 if you want to say that. That is damn near $100 off of an all-time high. You can't tell me that that is not a major steal. And of course, like we know how we've seen with other older sets, when the card art appreciates in value over time, obviously, cards like this that are underappreciated in that era will eventually blow up. And I believe Ethan's Ho-Oh is especially one of those specific cards. We're finding it at, like I said, damn near very close to that 50% off discount. I know if it's clothing, I know if it's shoes, I know if it's food, whatever the case may be. If you're looking for a deal and you see them in the store, you're gonna go ahead and grab them. This is one of them. With your taxes, with whatever leftover money that you got from Christmas or whatever the case may have been, Ethan's Ho-Oh is a definite grab from Destined Rivals. We're going to see this set blow up within the next couple of months. And at number 4, we've got the Gengar VMAX. Now, I would have selected the other Gengar, right? But
I can't eat! I'm broke, nigga! I'm broke!
some of us may be on a budget, and on top of that, that card specifically isn't really dropping in value, but this one is a close second in the beautiful artwork behind a Gengar, a beloved Pokemon on top of, if I might add myself. But this Gengar VMAX from Fusion Strike has had an all-time high again, not that many months ago in the later months of 2025. We've had this Gengar VMAX sell at almost damn near a high of $70. We're seeing it as low as 40, 42, and again, I'm giving insight of cards that I'm believing in because I've been picking them up myself. I wouldn't put you guys on plays that we're not necessarily investing into ourselves, and I think this Gengar VMAX is at a huge fraction of the cost that it currently used to be at, I wouldn't miss out on a banger just like this. Very cheap. You don't even need taxes to be around, but this card specifically, grabbing it up. Gengar VMAX banger coming out of Fusion Strike. Then at number 5, we've got the Ultimate Evolution, the hottest card that you could possibly think of within the last couple of years is the Umbreon EX from Prismatic Evolutions. We've seen this card, let's take a deeper look. We've seen this card literally go from 1,600, its all-time highs of astronomical prices that I personally would never pay in my life. You're damn near paying for a graded card what you'd pay for a raw of this specific card. This Umbreon, some graded PSA 10s are worth this. But we've seen this card go from its all-time high again of just last year in $1,600 in February, the month that we're currently in. And it is now, although it is slightly climbing up, making a growth from its super low of $836. A $600 discount on a $600 card, leaving you at damn near $1,000 for the card. If this is something that you're looking to get into, I think $1,000 is still relatively kind of hard for high for a raw card, but we've seen what has been done with the Umbreon or Moonbreon, right, from Evolution Skies, and this is pretty much a beloved set. They've been pumping Prismatic for months and months and months. Costco, Sam's Club, bundles. They've printed it to the ground, as many people will say, but this card has basically withheld its test of time. And although it is a set that is not as close to being out of print, when this does go out of print, I think Prismatic has proven to the public that it is the loved set out of Scarlet and Violet era. I'd say the top 3 would be obviously 151, Prismatic, and Destined Rivals coming out of that era. So any cards, like I've shown you a couple in here, if you're gonna buy up something with the excess money you have, I believe this Umbreon EX is one of the few that you should be taking home with you in these following months. Now I want you guys to let me know if there's any cards that I may have missed, some cards that I may not even be aware of that are literally stepping into that 50% discount era, because please let me know. I'd be more than happy to go take a look and invest into those myself. I believe that there's a lot of discounts still happening. We've literally left one of the peak moments of Pokemon TCG and just TCG era period, right? One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. There's so many cards, card companies that are literally going crazy, and we're literally stepping into the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. And I believe once that fully announces and fully, hits its throttle, we're going to see some all-time highs again within this year of 2026. So if you think that there are any cards that I've missed, please let me know. Again, like I said, thank you for watching, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Please subscribe, please like, please comment. Let's converse about what's going on within the Pokemon market. My name is Pokeball Chris, and I'll see you guys next week.